Okay, so thank you for tuning into the Force Production Powerlifting channel. My name is Lawrence Malcheff. Thank you. Subscribe, like if you like to subscribe. Anyway, today was I learned a few things. Number one, my Canon ELPH 360 HS is a bitch. It cuts off on me with a full battery, and I don't know why. So makes me want to go and throw it into the middle of the street and run over it. But I think I'm just gonna go have someone go and take a look at it and see if we can figure out what's going on, because it cut off at the last set of my squat. So sorry about that. For those of you who are just dying to see my last set, namely you, coach. So I don't know what to say, but I know that the battery was full, and I never changed the battery all day until the very end of the training session. So 350 for a 5x5 is the goal today, and I definitely am showing improvement because I tried this 3 weeks ago and it made me feel like my crotch was going to explode after the third set. So my body is adjusting to the bump up in weight, and I'm also realizing that maybe my spinal erectors and my hip flexibility is not where it needs to be as far as my spinal erector strength and my hip mobility. But the weight itself really was not all that heavy for a 5x5, but as you see, when the weight jacks up, your weaknesses come through. And my weakness today was my upper back tightness, so I've got to work on that. And I'm only taking a minute's rest in between these sets. So today was an improvement in two areas. Number one, I was able to get a 5x5 done. And two, I was able to do it with only a minute's rest in between, but I will not be going up in weight anymore. I will keep this 350 for a 5x5 until the real training begins. Even though this is real training, but the training program, because as you can see, the barbell is, I am falling forward with the barbell, and that is not a good thing. So there are some weaknesses that I need to address, and I will be talking with my coach about that as time goes on here. Maybe in the next couple of days, we're going to adjust that. But it could also just be that I was considerably tight today because I've been really turning up the intensity on everything. But all in all, I was happy that I didn't have to take any weight off the barbell, and that my legs and that my groin tissue withstood the mini squat marathon. So definitely happy about that. And next week I should be able to squat a lot better, squat a lot lower, because today's squats were definitely high, but one thing at a time. And today the main mission was to get through a 5x5 with only a minute's rest in between sets. So I accomplished that mission, and now the mission is to do this again next week, but do it better and get everything right next week. Get everything to depth, and still be able to take only a minute in between each set. So it cuts off on the last set here, and I send a note out to anybody who works for Canon. Maybe the president of Canon will read my little message and take it to heart. Not sure, but definitely very irritating, to say the least. So you guys get one good rep, and as you can see, this one actually was to depth. And that makes me feel good for the fifth set. But yeah, that's all we get. Now on to, today I do lunges, Romanians, some hamstring work. I'm going to break into these 75-pound dumbbell lunges. So I'm going to keep working these until the cows come home. I did 3 sets of those. As you can see, they were tearing my ass to shreds. The Romanians, Definitely get a little bit more depth on these, but these moved pretty easy, so I might have to bump these up to 330, 340 the next time around. And I tried starting off with 6 plates, but couldn't budget. So I had to settle for the 5 plate drop set. But this will add some nice grains to the quadricicles, and that felt good to be able to bust through a 5 plate drop set after all that other legwork. That felt really, really nice. I think I got something like 30 reps here altogether. And yep, just slide those off on the floor. That's the benefit of going to a powerlifter's gym. You don't have anybody who's going to come up to you and start talking shit. You're being too loud and all that crap, and then you got to, bonk them on the top of the head with closed fists and catch a case and all that shit. Anyway, just kidding. But yeah, if you want to strength train, then find a gym that allows you to strength train and make some noise. It's priceless. Priceless. Okay, so next we're going to move on to the T-bar rows, and I'm going to work into the 5 plate T-bar row, because this felt really good today, but I could definitely use a little bit less leg action, but they still felt really, really good. 3 sets of 8 with those, or 3 sets of 6 with those, and I'm up to the 85-pound barbell curls. Definitely want to be using 135 pounds 6 months from now to be doing all my barbell curls. And I also hit up 100 sit-ups after this, but I didn't record those because my camera was blinking again, and it just irritated